Yeah, Tristan came to my office on Sunday. He said he wanted to quit the football team, focus on school and stuff like that, and then transfer in the December mode. He doesn't have a red shirt, so there's not an opportunity for him to like red shirt or anything like that. Yeah, he's no longer on the team.
He hasn't played much. You feel good about your DT?
Yeah, that won't have an effect.
Yeah.
Given the fact you're going to be without two of your key defenders, would you change your strategy at all? Instead of maybe if you win the coin toss, instead of deferring, which is the thing, would you take the ball to minimize the time that you don't have your defensive guys?
That's a great question because I still don't know. But that's a really good question. You know, everybody who watches knows we always defer. That's not a secret if we win the toss. But this week, for that reason, there is I'm kind of going back and forth on that. You know, but I do have a lot of belief in the guys that are on the field. So, and I do believe in that middle eight. And like I said, we're, I believe, 44-10 right now in that category. So I don't want to ruin that. I don't know. Like, I'm still weaving through that. I'll probably not know until we take the field. And I kind of see the feel of the game pregame in terms of who's playing potentially for them, for us. I think there could be that could have an effect as well.
How do you feel the guys are as a group in the short week?
I mean, we had good prep. I mean, we had a good day on Tuesday. We had a good start today. Obviously, we're half of a normal practice that we'd normally have on Wednesday. And then we lost our walkthrough that we normally have on Thursday. And then we run half of a fast Friday that we normally have on Friday. So we lost about, say, 30%, 35% of our real speed work having a short week. But it's all about the mindset when you go into the game. If you're fresh, you play really hard, you play smart football, smart, tough the ball of the team, we're going to be able to beat anybody we play if we play our brand of football. And that's what I told the guys. It's not about them, it's about us.
Kyle Whittingham said that he would support a mandated injury report, but since there's not one, he has no reason to disband either way. Would you support an injury report that's mandated as well?
100%. I mean, I already kind of give out most injury reports. You know, sometimes if I don't know guys are healthy, but if I know guys are out, I give them. So it doesn't matter to me. I'm for whatever they deem is best. So I actually think he's smart not releasing when your quarterback is in limbo. We did a similar thing with Rashada last year. You know, we didn't say anything for a little bit just so teams couldn't prepare. I think with the current rules that there are, you know, I know people are saying things about it, but I think he's spot on. Why would you not make us prepare for both? Like, I mean, he's absolutely right until they change the rule when it comes to a position of that magnitude. Other positions, you're not going to change your entire scheme over like one guy at a different position that you don't know is in or out. But you will at the quarterback. So I completely agree with what he's doing, and I completely agree with his statement of I would completely support injuries.
How focused would you think that you are and the staff is necessarily on the line of scrimmage, specifically because of how you know Kyle Whittingham likes to coach at least the line of scrimmage, and how big that is in his recruiting, and how big that is in his really identity as a whole?
Same exact focus that we had the day I got here till this spring to this fall. Like I told the guys, the reason why these football teams, these style of football teams continually win is because you can't flip a switch when you play them and say we're going to become tough or we're going to become physical. Like that's you can say oh, they're a team that throws the ball around and they've got great scheme and great athletes, and you can be like, oh, we're in cover 2 the entire game and force them out of their element. You really can't force a team like this out of their element unless you match their toughness and physicality, and you can't match their toughness and physicality unless it's who you are as well. So I think it's a great test for our guys in terms of how much work they've put in up to this point. Not even the prep, not even the excuse of we have a 6-day week and they have 2 weeks off. This comes down to, you know, the last 2 years, the last 19 months of preparation, specifically for this team, the last 10 months of preparation, how we've prepped in the weight room, to determine how well we play at the line of scrimmage. This is a 10-month evaluation, not a 6-day evaluation.
So you view the game kind of as a measuring stick, necessarily, when it comes to that specifically?
Yeah, and not as a measuring stick in terms of like where we are this season, but in terms of how much further we have to get as a program. Because these games are not how good is your team this year when you play teams like this. This is where does your program stand physically? Where does your mentality of a program stand? So I really don't think this is like a season measuring stick as much as it is a measuring stick of how tough our football team is, and that's the identity I want. And are we getting closer to that identity, or are we at that identity? Can we maintain that identity, or are we still further away than we think we are from that? And I think this is a great, measuring stick from that perspective.
You had 5 fewer periods today than normal and 5 walkthrough periods. So can you just walk us through what the differences are in the prep week with the 6 days?
Yeah, obviously we lose. We normally have a walkthrough day on Thursday, right, where we take everything off of them, and then we have like an hour practice on Friday. So it really shortens their workload after Wednesday. So they don't do much Thursday, Friday, morning of Saturday. Well, with the shortened week, you lose the walkthrough day. So we're trying to build those walkthrough days into the last 2 days of the week. So, okay, half practice, half walk, half practice tomorrow, 30-minute, 40-minute walk, 30-minute practice. So we're just trying to steal a little bit of that time while also putting less on their body, because we can't put the exact same amount of effort and energy on their body without the off day, right? Because that's supposed to get them back, and they don't have that. So we just kind of trying to make it easier on their bodies. And then in terms of what we lose, obviously we lose full speed work. I mean, you lose individual. So you lose Wednesday's individual periods, and then you lose the full speed work that you would normally get on Wednesday and Friday. You lose about, like I said, 30% of your full speed work in a week. You lose with the schedule.
How much tougher is that? It's hard to quantify, obviously, but
Hard to quantify. Just because I don't really think you ever know. Nobody can ever say like what that really equates to, because either works or it doesn't, and then you change your model, then it either works or it doesn't, but you don't know how it truly quantifies. It's just based off how your guys feel. The goal is to get our guys into the game as fresh as possible, but also understanding that this is going to be a physical game, and they know that, but you also have to practice like that.
You guys good? We got 2 coordinators coming.
Yep.
So.
thank you.
Thank you.
What are you going to ask?
I was just going to ask, when you guys put out that video, it kind of showed the guys' commitment to their selflessness on the team. How do you feel the guys are committed to the holistic approach to the long-term vision of the program?
Yeah, I think they're all about the team, and I think you saw that in the interview. That was impromptu. All those guys, I didn't tell them what to say. They're all talking about the team, the team, the team. It's about us. It's about each other. And I think, especially in today's day and age of college football, I think that's pretty cool to be a part of. So,
Thanks, Kenny. Thank you.
you look like you had a great question. You had a smile on your face.